My name is Jeff Carter. I'm the FIA Media Delegate for the World Endurance Championship. I'm also the photo delegate for the 24 Hours of Le Mans. My role here is I've got a team of photographers working for me, including ex-photographer John Rourke. He's here as the official photographer for the WC. Also, I write about the championship. I interview drivers. I use the XT2s to interview drivers for videos, which works really well. Press conferences. So my role here is not just as a photographer, it's a management role as well. Bahrain is a very friendly country. We love coming here. The track here in Bahrain International Circuit is one of the most amazing tracks. It's very iconic with lots of palm trees, sand, it's in the middle of the desert. The images look very different from the other tracks that we visit with the World Endurance Championship. In 2012, I bought my first Fujifilm digital camera. I was using film, I was using Provia and Velvia, were my favourite films. Images that were coming off it were very film-like. I could put it on Velvia and it looked like my old Velvia slide film. Put it on Provia, same thing. Classic chrome when it came out, beautiful. Obviously not on the X100, but when it came out on the XT1, fantastic. You know, that's what appeals to me about Fujifilm. It's very modern, but it's the heritage. It was almost like I loved picking up a camera again, whereas before it was almost like it was a job, so I had to do it, and I never picked a camera up for myself, it was always for a client. Whereas when I got my Fujifilm cameras, I was picking cameras up for me, you know, going out and taking the pictures for me. We have the XH1, which is we're testing here in Bahrain for the first time. My first impressions of this camera is it's X-T2 Plus, you know, which is what we wanted. The AF is so much quicker on this camera. The speed that it will track a car coming towards you, our cars are traveling at 250 kilometers an hour in certain parts of the track. This camera will track it with all the body stabilization and the better processing. I thought it would drain the batteries quicker. I haven't found that. I was shooting for 2 hours. I took over 1,500 shots and I went through one battery. I'm very confident this will be the tool that we will all be using next year. It's fantastic. If you like, my forte is sports photography. It's telling a story. I used to be a newspaper photographer, and it's telling that visual story. It is really the emotions, the ups, the downs. It's something I loved photographing. So to tell that story in pictures is really important. So that's why I love doing sport. I actually started as a hobby. You know, as I said, I was an engineer in the Royal Air Force, and my hobby was photography and motorsport. So I now get paid to do my hobby. So it's not really a job, I just love what I do. It's hard work, don't get me wrong, it is really hard work. We work long hours, you have a lot of pressure, but the payback is that we are working in an environment that is unique. Sometimes I get fed up with the travel and I go home to Scotland to rest, and I'm talking to my friends down in a bar, and they say, "What do you do?" And they said, "Oh, I explain what I do," and they go, "Wow, you do that?" And I suddenly realised, what would I rather be doing, sitting in an office in Edinburgh or in London, or would I rather be doing what I do, travelling the world, meeting great people, photographing some fantastic sports? Well, there's only one answer to that. I know what I'd rather be doing, I'm doing it. So I'm very lucky, and sometimes I have to pinch myself to remind myself that I'm actually doing something quite cool. No, anybody that says they're not learning is not doing it properly. You know, I'm always looking at other photographers, how they work. You know, as an artist, we are artists at the end of the day. We need to constantly improve and develop our skills. I will stop developing my skills the day that I die. That's it, all right? But until that time, I will keep improving.